The African Union is calling for a truce between Sudan's warring parties to allow aid to reach the victims of a devastating landslide in the western Darfur region. It's thought between 300 and 1,000 people may have died on Sunday night in the village of Tersin in the remote mountainous Jebel Mara area after days of heavy rain. Many of them had previously been displaced by several waves of conflict in Sudan. Well, the area is under the control of the long-standing Darfuri rebel group, the Sudan Liberation Army. I've been speaking to its leader, Abdul Wahid and Nour. He started by explaining why there were so many people in this remote area.
In the past, this place were only farmers farming fruit, and they will be in their farm with one family maximum. In 2016, Bashir launched a heavy attack to Jabal Marra, including using chemical weapons very brutally, and then people flee from that place, from their villages, because they were direct targeted, and went to those areas. And that area is like caves, and there is a very deep valley, like a rift valley, and that valley, most of it is a mud because it's a volcano area, and the village was there. People found that place is safe, so it became like a village, including a lot of people from different areas. In Sunday night, because there was a very much rain, days and night, then the disaster happened. That landslide.
Do you have any idea how many people were killed?
Till now, people confirm there in the ground. We have a civil authority there, and they estimate above 1,000 people are dead. Or at least they're under the ground, under the mud.
That is an incredibly high death toll. And already some people are saying, but no, there couldn't be that many in a place of that size. How do you respond to that?
As I told you, those places were empty, nearly empty. But because they're naturally protective, and Bashir launched a big attack, then people went there for their safety. As Jabal Marra now, there is more than 5 million people escaped from across the Sudan, Khartoum, Jazeera, Kordofan, and of course Darfur. And people came there because we took a neutral position and create our area like a safe haven. So people were seeking for security and safety. The same that place was nearly empty of people, but people ran there because naturally defensive, and they escaped there seeking for safety. Those people who are talking, they are talking according to their past knowledge, but we are talking about recent knowledge.
You said that some people might possibly still be alive under the mud. Is there any way in which rescue operations can take place in the current conditions there?
You know that we call national, international, regional, because we feel as SLM, we feel helpless because we don't have any kind of equipment to rescue them. We are able to create security to people, but because we run out of food, run out of anything, that is why we continuously calling UN and any humanitarian organization to come and to help people. Those people really are human beings, and humanity has no borders. This is why we call upon them everywhere, every country who really believe in human rights, that those people have right to live. And at least those are not dead. They deserve rescue, and if they are wounded, to be cured. And even those who are not wounded, this big disaster, definitely, it led them in a very bad psychological situation, which is they need rehabilitation.
What is most needed? What sort of help is most needed in practical terms?
In practical terms, we need team of rescues, professional team of rescues of this kind of disasters. But we need a really will and determination from those who believe in true humanity.
You say you need to get help in from the outside. How much time is left, do you think, if you want to save people's lives? We must be talking a matter of hours or days at best.
You know that some people, sometimes if you see across the world, you will find people, if there is like earthquakes or anything, people survive after a week or 10 days. So we believe that time is still there, and definitely there will be survivals.
How would it physically be possible in terms of the security situation in Darfur for a team of rescuers to get to you?
No. No. Our area is well controlled. Second, it's secure like any other place because there is no war there and it is not a war zone. So, like airdrops and airdrop or any helicopters, everything can go there and easily drop people and start rescuing people. But this is need a will, as I said. And I'm calling upon your BBC that humanity has no borders and those people are really in need of rescue.
When we've talked to you in the past, you have expressed concern about the hunger situation. Like so many places in Sudan, the area you control, it's been difficult sometimes for people to get enough food to eat. Presumably that makes the situation of the survivors of this landslide all the more precarious if they are short of food.
You know that definitely those circumstances will make their life more miserable. But if they're an exceptional case, small help, small support, small food, and any kind of help, it will help a lot. And hopefully our message will be heard.
Abdul Wahid Mohammed Nour, the leader of the SLA army, Abdul Wahid faction, talking to us about that situation in the territory he controls in Darfur, Sudan.